let's go take a look at where we're going to put the barn for the animal therapy portion of our property. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. Ben and Denise here. We're going to take a little walk today and show you where we're going to put that barn and some of the progress that we've made towards that end. Okay, so coming off of our open pasture area, we go up into the woods. And this portion that you're looking at right here, we're going to be opening some of that up and turning it into silvopasture. And if you look, we've got a road cut in here. So this is what we're going to walk up the road here.
And this road was not here. This got put in just a few months ago.
Yeah. And Loki's going to lead the way here. We have a water cistern over there if you're looking at that going, what is that? And those green mounds up there, those are boxwoods, and that is not part of our property. We kind of go up around it here.
Yeah, the road is our property where those boxwoods start. It's kind of a weird jog, and then we go back up towards the ridge line.
Yeah, we can actually show you if I stop here for a moment. Those pine trees that you see up there, that's actually the ridge line, and that is the border of our property going that way. All right, we'll keep going here.
Down tree.
Yep. Black locust.
You want to show them all the trees up there? Show 'em.
Yeah, so if we stop here and look, this area over here, this is what I talked about where we're going to open that up and put some silvopasture in there. You can see the excavator there. Everything that way, there is a logging deal on. So they will be cutting and thinning trees out of there, and more importantly for us, cutting roads. So we will actually be able to access the rest of our property. And we are very excited about that. But
Yes, and a friend of ours is in charge of the cutting, so we know that they are not going to be doing what they are not supposed to do.
yeah. And by that, we have a neighbor down the road that had some logging done, and they came in and they tore it up. They took out the trees they wanted. They fell anything in their way and left big brush piles, and they weren't even in piles. They just left them lay, and it's a mess. And our friend said that will not happen. And in fact, part of the deal, there is a retainer that is there in case anything needs to be cleaned up. But, oh, I'm sorry, let me spool around here real quick and show you something. Little waterfall going right on the property line, just a little creek that comes down. The other day when we had that rain, it was really gushing, so.
So you can see a lot of this needs to be thinned out.
Yep. And with any luck, I might get to learn how to drive this thing. Yeah, that's a big toy. Can you say Tonka truck on steroids? But yeah, you can see it's overgrown. This hasn't been logged in 70 years, and you can see the bark beetle has taken its toll on those pine trees. There's a lot of dead trees in here that, you know, they're practically hollowed out. Some of it will be, you know, might be good for firewood, probably not, but, oh, there's some deer up there.
Yeah.
I think I can get that without stumbling and falling. There they go. So, take you on up a little ways here. So up here, there's also a creek on either side of us. A little one over there, a little one over there. And there goes Loki. He has spotted the deer. Loki! Or a squirrel.
Loki! All right, we are almost there.
Yep, this would be much easier with a gimbal.
Yes. This is one of the favorite spots on our property. We absolutely love it up here.
Yep.
This is that video we showed you a little bit ago when my son was in town. It took us about 2 hours to get up and back from the top of the property.
Trying to zoom in. I see a couple of deer up there. I don't think I can catch them on camera for you guys. Okay, so, all right, let's take a look here. All right, down there is where we came from, obviously, because there's the excavator. But this area in here is where we're going to be putting the barn. It's reasonably level. I mean, it's mountain level, and obviously it will take a lot of work with the excavator. But right up through here is where one of the logging roads will go. So this is going to be worked over anyway. And the thought is, if this is part of their staging area for loading the trees, then there'll be some level down in that area where we might be able to put in a small arena. So, you know, kids can be in there with the horses in a controlled environment. And then basically where we're standing here is where the barn will be.
Yes, it'll just be a real simple 4-stall barn with a tack room, so nothing major. And one of the reasons we need to get silvopasture in, as those of you that have horses know how much they eat. So to try to save money and make sure that we are using our charity funds wisely, we're going to put silvopasture in here so we can rotate the animals through. The horses are going to be rotated just like the other animals, and when we have kids here for the animal therapy, we will bring them up to the barn. They're going to be rotated through just like the other animals, and this will be another area that we can put the horses, we can put cows, we can put sheep, goats, and then we'll have, like you said, that little arena that can be a little petting area for some of these kids as well that might be a little scared of horses.
And you can see that's that ridge line I talked about, the edge of the pine trees from down below. It goes way on up there, like Denise said when we went up there with her son, and got all the way up to the ridge line over that way.
Yeah, the top of our property is another growing zone. So
Yeah.
we're actually, one of these days we'll be building a cabin at the top.
Yeah.
But
Way down there is our house. Our elevation, I think we brought up in the previous video when we walked up here, is that it's almost 1,000 feet elevation change from down there to the top of the property.
Yep.
Anyway, it's just pretty. Yeah, it's overcast and it's evening, but it's beautiful and it's a little chilly today.
Yeah.
But chilly is relative.
Yeah, we'll be really cold this week. As you all know, I know a lot of us are getting hit by this storm, so prayers that everybody stays safe.
And warm.
And warm.
So. All right, well, it's a quick tour of what's going on here, and please let us know if you have questions or comments. You know, we appreciate those, and we appreciate you and everybody's generosity, and it's a big goal that we've got set here. So we're hoping to get started a little bit further here in the near future and help some more kids.
Yep, but we're making progress.
We are. So.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, everybody, make sure you're checking out renewedhomestead.com/shop for that deodorant, and watch in the near future for some more items on there. Hope you're all well, staying warm. God bless. We'll see you on the next video.
Bye, y'all.
And get those pets spayed and neutered.